So I've resituated things in here and I'm just hunkered down. I can't really get a fire going right now while I get soaking wet. I've got a better solution. I'm collecting rainwater. Got some pans over there. I'll at least have something to drink here in a little while. I'm Justin Van Ferrari and this is my Manistee National Forest winter adventure. Alright, 2 more squirrels for the pot. Yeah, I'm crazy, and I'm out here to survive rain or shine. Alright, I think we got everything, so it is time to go. This is always kind of a bittersweet time because I'm so excited to leave and go out on my adventure, but I'm definitely going to miss my family. So, yeah, here we go. 10 days out in the woods. There we go. Should be fun. All right, guys. I'm going to miss you.
We'll miss you.
What are you going to do while I'm gone? Go to school? Play? Yeah? What are you going to do while I'm gone?
Work.
Work and miss me?
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Miss ya. All right.
Really
Love you,
cold.
mister. It's cold? What do you have?
It's not cold.
Oh, it's not cold? Can you eat it?
It's not really cold.
Can you eat it?
As long as it's not yellow.
Oh, man. We don't want to eat the yellow stuff, do we? But white's okay. All right. Give me a hug. Give me a big squeeze. All right. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
All right. See you later. All right. Bye. Love you guys. Dude, I cannot believe that the time has come. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I know I've been posting all sorts of old videos gearing up for this adventure. I look back at my old ones from a couple years ago and I'm like, yeah, they're all right, but I am really excited about some of the different things I'll be able to do this time with the equipment that I have. And I had all these cheap GoPro cameras and I just got rid of all those and just keep piling up iPhones. They get to a certain point, it's like you don't get any money for them anyways. And they still work good for cameras. So, and I finally got this XS and it's waterproof and that makes for some sweet footage. So, should be fun. I am on the road. Yeah, it is 6:10 and it's just now getting dark. It'll be dark, completely dark here in just a few minutes. So, it is going to be pitch black by the time I get there, which is, yeah, it'll be fun. I don't even think I'm going to do a fire tonight. I'll probably just get the tent set up because it's literally, by the time I hike out to the spot, why am I, oh, it's telling me I got to buckle the passenger seat because in the passenger seat is my big tote of like, why does it keep beeping at me? It's because this weighs enough. It thinks there's a passenger sitting in the passenger seat. So it's probably 65 pounds. That marine battery is a beast. And then all the other equipment, my tripods, everything else. So let me get going. Check it out. Here we go. Dude, what a difference in temperature. It's like an 80-degree shift. It was negative 30 and now it's 45. Negative 38 to 45. That is absolutely insane in just a couple days. So I know they say this everywhere, but that's Michigan for you. If you don't like the temperature, just wait 10 minutes. All right, let's rock and roll. Next step, Bitely-ish, Manistee National Forest. Hopefully, if the next stop is someplace else, something's gone wrong. All right, guys, so I've got a couple issues. I'm in the general area that I want to be in, but I'm looking at this road, and it's a seasonal road, but every time I've come up here, somebody's plowed it. And so, but unfortunately today, it's not plowed. And I don't know why it's not plowed. And so, which means that it's going to be like an additional 5 miles to really get back to the spot where I was hoping to get to. I went out and walked there. You can see a few steps, but it's just slightly too sloshy and too deep. I think I just end up getting stuck back there. So this little car doesn't have much. So the other thing that I am struggling with is my other phone has this low storage or no storage. So I need to try and figure that out. So I'm just going to stay in my car tonight, and I'm going to try and figure this out. And I think I need to drive into Bitely to see if I can. I think I got to get on Wi-Fi. So I don't want to lose all my old photos and videos. I just want to make sure that they're in the cloud, so when I delete them and make room on my other phone, then it will be fine. So that's my plan. I'm going to drive into Bitely, and I'm going to just try and find a spot. Hopefully there's service there. I think there is. And then tomorrow morning we'll reassess and try and figure out what we're going to do. So, new plan, roll the punches. Guess that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, out of here. So I'm sitting here. It's probably 6 o'clock in the morning, and it is pouring down rain. It's literally like pouring. It's let up a little bit now, but just a second ago it was like a pretty heavy rainstorm. Should be fun. Well, I think I dozed for a little longer, and I think I'm gonna head out there. It stopped raining. Everything is soaking wet. This parking lot looks like it's a sheet of ice. It is just, yeah. Well, the snow's melted even more. Quite a bit more. It is. $50 degrees out. 50. That's like beach weather. No wonder the snow's melting so much. That is absolutely insane. All right. I'm going to head out there. It's going to be fun starting fires. All right, guys, it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm back at this spot. Last night, if you see behind me, the road is closed. I walked back there a little bit just to see if there was a possibility I could get back there with my car, but it's too slushy. I guarantee I will get stuck. So I'm just gonna hoof it down this road a few miles. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to the spot. I may. I mean, I've got all week, so it's gonna be a bit of a trek. I am unloading all the gear out of my car right now. All right, I've been hiking here for a little while, and I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. It's not quite to the spot I was thinking, but I am working up a sweat. So, and it looks like it's starting to rain again a little bit. So, I'm just gonna head back in over here, and if I go over this ridge, there's a little creek. And I'm going to set up kind of by there. I have no idea if the creek is snow covered or ice covered, or if it is flowing. So, and I'm sure there's spots of it that's flowing, but anyway, I'm going to take this trajectory right here, walk right in through here. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm back in here down by the river. I shouldn't say river, it's a creek back in there. This looks like as good a place as any. Let's just find an open spot. And I really don't need much. I just need a little bit level on the ground to call it home. So I've got my tent. We'll set that up, get everything inside because it looks like it may start to rain, and then head back and go get my camera equipment. All right, here I am right here. This is a great looking spot. And as I look up, there's no real deadfall, nothing that won't come at me unless it like shoots at me like an arrow. I doubt that it will do that. So let's clear this area out. I need to get my shelter up because it looks like it may rain or at least start drizzling. I want to make sure I can get everything out from the rain and out from the weather. And then I got to head back and get my camera gear. So yeah, let's get at it. So I'm setting up this tent. I want to show you how I set this up without a footprint or anything. Makes it so much easier. You don't have to worry. There's no bugs. You don't have to worry about bugs. I've got a cot, so I'm going to be up off the ground. And I do this all the time, even when I just have a pad down there. So here's what I do. Just tie a string from one side to the other, and then I'm going to tie it to that side and then back here, so it's going to make a triangle. All right, and then it's going to give it the basic tent shape, and then I'll throw the fly over and stake it down. All right, tent is all set up, and I can finish tying out the guy lines later, but it is getting darker, so I'm going to get everything in here, head back out. Actually, I saw a bunch of squirrels on my way in here. I'm going to head over to where they are and set that small live trap, so maybe I'll have some supper tonight. All right. Thermarest Z-Light. All right, and as if on cue, it is actually starting to rain as we speak. So I'm glad I got the tent up. I'm glad I got everything in here. All right. Holy cow. I feel like it's warmed up even more. It's probably still around 50 degrees. Now I know why I chose to start going ultra light. This is a pain bringing this much stuff. I feel like I'm camping with Chad. I clocked on the GPS. It's about almost just shy of 2 miles. So with all the walking I've done, 2, 4, 6, 8. I've done 8 miles today. Pulling stuff. Well, half the time pulling stuff. I set my squirrel live trap up. Alright, squirrel trap number 1. Set it up on the way back to the car. On the way back from the car, I checked it. It was hopeful, right? So, alright, I need to get back to camp. Oh, that is a sight for sore eyes. Right there. Oh my word. Alright, so I'm going to have to work at processing this a little bit more. All right, I need to go find some dry tinder. I'm just gonna wear my ferro rod down completely. So this is too wet to get a spark. Once the fire's going, it has oils in there, but it has literally been downpouring all day. So on and off all day, I should say. All right, so when you're in a situation where there is no, there's literally no dry tinder, I've done a couple things. First of all, let me see if I can show you this. I collected some of the really fine grass. Now, you probably can't tell, but this is actually still wet. So I'm going to stick it in my pocket, and I'm going to flatten it out. And over time, my body heat will actually dry out that tinder. So it's in a safe place. My body heat will hopefully dry it out a little bit. What I'm also going to do is I have this stick here, and I am going to carve feather stick. So just as small little shavings as I possibly can, so that hopefully I can get a fire going each of these ways. Maybe this tinder will actually help me tomorrow morning. It may take that long to dry out. It's like 100% humidity here. So you can see the fog behind me. It is absolutely crazy. All right, so let's get at it. All right, so I've resituated things in here and I'm just hunkered down. I can't really get a fire going right now. I mean, I could, but I at least could attempt it. But why get soaking wet right now? I've got a better solution, or just as good a solution. I'm collecting rainwater. Got some pans over there. Got that over there. It's actually dripping in there pretty good, so I am thinking I'll at least have something to drink here in a little while. Hey guys, it's about 5 o'clock and it just keeps raining on and off every time I go to start a fire. I've got a nice bunch of little feather sticks ready, but it just, every time I go out there, it starts drizzling and then it starts raining hard. So I'm just hunkered down in my sleeping bag and I'm going to ride out the night. I'm tired. I probably walked 10 miles today if you include just walking around the area. So no sense in burning more calories since I can't get a fire going and get food anyway. So I'm just going to chill. Tomorrow, hopefully, according to the forecast before I left, tomorrow is supposed to be nice. And by nice, I mean not rainy. So this snow is disappearing fast. It's that warm. So I haven't even really needed my coat, but I had it on because it was raining. And that, I love that OutDry, Columbia OutDry. Best rain jacket I've ever had. Never wets out. Never once had it wet out. And I've been through some pretty crazy downpours. So that's my go-to shell. Except in the summertime. And in the summertime, when it's super hot, I don't mind getting wet. So there you have it. All right, 5 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. So, adios. We'll see you in the morning.